Hey guys, John here, and this week we're looking at a new kid on the block, or potentially a new kid, and that is the Qbrick Toolbox ranges. You might not know this, but they've been on the market for a few years now, but under a guise. They've been here disguised as Ox Tool Trek or Trend and Trend Pro Transit, but actually they're all made by Qbrick in Poland, and they've got not one, not two, not three, but 4 different systems with a few differences between them, different specs and different features and stuff. There's loads of questions on the internet. I went trawling through forums and different pages, different YouTube videos, pulling together all of the top questions about the Qbrick range. But I'm not answering the questions. I've got Lucas here from Qbrick.
Hi there.
He flew over last night from Poland to kind of talk me through all of the features and all the information basically and answer all your questions. First one is, can you explain to me the Qbrick line of boxes? I've been getting so confused between Series 2, Pro Series, etc. So this is the thing. We'll put on the screen, there's 4 ranges of Qbrick. Q infographic. Here you go. Here's what they are. So first one is System 1. This was the first system you released. That's why it's called System 1.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, so that's a beastie. I thought that would have been the Pro, but that's your first system and it's got all of the big wide drawers in it. System 1.
Yes, that's correct.
And that comes in red and black or just red?
Red and black.
Red and black, cool. So that's System 1.
That's correct.
And then next is System Pro.
System Pro. So that's 45 centimeter system, which we have here and here in red.
Yeah, so that's the black and the red version. They're both System Pro. So that's the second system. And that connects directly with System 1. They work together because they've got the different compatibilities with them. Okay. And then next one is the Prime system.
That's correct. In UK under the brand name Ox.
Yeah, so it looks very similar to System 1, doesn't it? It's got the similar width, but obviously the mold's slightly different.
Yes, so, well, it's a little bit narrower. This one is 58.5, let's say 59 or 60, right?
Yeah.
This one is 53. So
right.
it's a little bit narrower, but this is our latest system. So we took all of our experience from previous sets and we've built that system.
Yeah, I've seen this one hit with hammer as well by Ox.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah, you
same
can.
polycarbonate.
Yeah,
on the top.
absolutely. Every single see-through lead in our system is polycarbonate, so you can hit it with the hammer.
Yeah. So that's the Prime system, and then the last one is this System 2, isn't it?
System 2, yeah. This one is actually System 2 because it was second in the lineup, so that's why it's called System 2. It's probably most DIY out of those 3, but many of the professionals are using it.
And this is the one that's got the multi-box organizer, which you can mount on the wall.
That's correct.
Like every time I see you guys at a tool show, I'm drawn to that. And Ox have got that as well, haven't they?
Yeah,
so
they do.
Is that in the System 2, or do they have it in this Prime?
So in the toolbox for System Prime, in the toolbox for System Pro, and in the box for System 2, you can use exactly the same small organizer. They're interchangeable. So that's why you can have that on the wall, and then you just take what you need and you put into the toolbox systems. I will send you one.
Yeah, because then that makes sense now, because I remember seeing on the Ox tool stand, we visited the Ox tool stand at the Europe's biggest tool show, and they had that on the wall, and I was looking at how it was compatible, so now it makes sense.
Yeah.
You've connected the dots in my head there, brilliant. Next question we got is, are Qbrick tool storage systems compatible with any other brands?
Well, unfortunately, no. Of course, we're talking about different brands within the Qbrick ecosystem. Then it doesn't matter if it's called Ox, Qbrick, HMT, or Trend, you can connect between each other. But unfortunately, we have no way of connecting to T-Stacks or Tough Systems or any other packouts.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so next question we've had are Qbrick toolboxes waterproof and dustproof?
Yes, they are. We have IP66 rated. Of course, this will vary between the ranges, okay? So System 1 is IP66 rated, System Prime, IP66 rated, System Pro IP54. Apart from the drawers, that's applied exactly the same to the System 1 because of course drawers, they don't have any seals. It's very difficult to seal. In many cases they will fail. So we have IP54 for the System Pro. A System 2 has no rating, but there is a basic weather protection.
And IP66 is pretty high, isn't it?
Oh,
most times it's IP65 is what you see on most kind of sales information. So this is the next level up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. So just to explain what it is. So IP65, you can wash it with the garden hose. Ours, you can use the pressure washer. So you wash your van, you wash your toolbox.
So I did notice it's got quite a thick, chunky seal in it, and you've almost got like a double seal, haven't you?
You have
like another one on the front.
Kind of a triple seal even. So if you look at it, the top of the lid is coming down, so you lock it. There is no way of water going down directly under the lid. So that's first protection. Second one is, of course, the seal itself, which is very tough and very durable. And the third one is that lip. So even if something would go through the seal, which is very difficult as it is, then that would protect everything what's inside from that small but still amounts of water.
Yeah. So that answers that one. So here's a good question. So Qbrick have got a lot of toolboxes, and I can see already you've got series 1, 2, you've been changing it, improving it, and I'm guessing you're still doing that. But the question we've got is, how do Qbrick stay innovative and fresh in quite a competitive marketplace?
Yes, so this is a difficult one.
Yeah.
We've started our journey in 2017. So 7 years later, we have 4 lines. We're constantly adding new items to our range. Not long ago, we had System PRIME joining the family. The drawers from System PRO. Currently, we have the cart with drawers, which is very handy if you're going into the drawer setup. We are introducing a lot of new accessories. We've thought about how our clients are modifying our toolboxes. So if you have that IP66 rated toolbox, and many of our clients would drill the hole from the side, then you kind of lose it, right?
Yeah.
So we've thought of what can we do for our client that he can actually do something with the toolbox without losing that IP66.
Yeah, so you mean like attaching things to the side?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you've added, I did notice these earlier, you've added riv nuts or captive nuts in the side.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. Basically, you can use even that, and you can actually screw anything inside. Of course, we do have our own attachments. We have attachments for the toolbox, so it's a small crown that's going on the top of toolbox, and then just with the simple M8 bolt, and voila.
What attaches to that?
Pretty much anything. Of course, you have to use one of our connectors.
I did notice there was loads of those in the drawers. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a bunch of them in here.
Yeah. So this is not our organizer box, but that's attached.
Using it to demonstrate, yeah.
Yeah, and just slide it in. And then using your wall bracket, you can put it on the wall. Then if you don't need it, you can just slide that in and that stays on the wall.
The one that looked interesting to me was the old sawhorse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clips
So
on.
it's always difficult at the job site what to do with the sawhorses. Usually you just grab it under your arm, you have your level spirit, and you're opening the doors with your feet. Right?
Yeah.
And you have to make another trip to get your toolbox. With us, you attach on the side or up the front, because many of our toolboxes, actually drawers, they don't have it, but many of the toolboxes, they do have front inserts. Then you can just attach to the front or the back. It depends how you want to set it up. Exactly the same with spirit level, any long object really.
I like that. It just means you can attach pretty much anything then. So like I say, in the drawer, these have shipped with a load of the attachments already, so you don't have to buy extra accessories. You just literally take that, bolt that on the front or bolt it on the side. There's 4 on this side, 4 on that side, captive nuts, and just to use an M8 cap head, attach that, and then there's a whole range of accessories you can already get that will slot on. Or you also get these little plates that you can screw that onto anything and it'll just slot on there. Pretty good, and like you were saying, basically anything with a hole in it and an 8mm hole, you can just bolt it on, so you make your own accessories.
So as you see, coming back to the question, it's difficult to answer and it's easy to answer. We're constantly moving forward. We're thinking about the clients. We observe what they do to our toolboxes, with our toolboxes, how they work, what they need, and we're trying just to move with them and with their needs.
Yeah. Well, I look at a lot of toolboxes. I'll show you my toolbox collection in a minute, and we review a lot of toolboxes on the channel, so let us know down in the comments, what do you think is the toolbox industry missing? Because I'll pass it on to Lucas. I've got a few ideas myself, so I'll be sharing my thoughts on what my dream toolbox would look like. There's a few improvements I'd make to every toolbox I've ever picked up. This one has got a lot going for it though, especially the drawers. Anything that's got that much drawer space at a really good price is a winner for me, especially now I know it's made out of red plastic and it's really super strong as well. That's pretty cool. So next question, we've got, how does Qbrick's commitment to sustainability and use of recycled material in the product compare to what others are doing?
So the black material is made 100% out of recycled material.
And I love that. We do a lot with recycling all of our foam. Our black foam's made out of recycled material as well. So it's great to hear that. I didn't even know. So that's awesome.
We have pretty much every single environmental certification, either if it's for carton box that we're packing in, so FSC, or the recycled material. Of course, it's difficult if you're in a plastic business to be really eco-friendly, but then we have pretty much zero waste. So if anything is coming out of the injection mold, any leftovers, that can be recycled, regrind into the pellet and injected once again. So we pretty much have zero waste in terms of the plastic in our factory.
Yeah, awesome. I love it. So next one is Qbrick are widely known in Europe. Are there any plans to expand into the USA, Africa or Asia?
Yes and yes.
Yeah.
So in Europe, that's a difficult question because of course we're a top brand in Poland. Many European countries, they do sell Qbrick. either through big chain stores under our name or their own brand name. Asia, we are present in pretty much Japan and few others, and States and Canada as well we are present. We are working on few other locations, but yeah.
So coming to a town near you. Here's a good question. Where did the name Qbrick come from? There's a bit of speculation online and it's widely thought that it's Qbrick.
Okay, so when the owner of the company and director had a meeting, that was way before my days in the company. He compared our toolboxes to brick. It just came out the play of words. So it just became Qbrick eventually.
So Q could mean quick or could mean quality?
Oh, quality, yeah.
Quality.
But honestly, I don't know. It probably from just the play of the words.
Well, I like it. It's a good name, Qbrick. I've got to like it. So what's the inside scoop? Have you got any new products coming?
Kind of, yes. Currently, we introduced the cart with the drawers for System Pro.
That's a great one. Cart with drawers. Everyone wants a cart with drawers.
Yeah,
so you're on about
absolutely.
like a trolley box. For this too?
There works on System ONE. Currently, we've just introduced System Pro because this is the most dynamically evolving system currently.
Love it. Brilliant, yeah. A drawer rolling box is something I'm really excited to see. So when's that coming?
That should be either already in UK or that will be landing within a few days.
Very soon,
Very
right?
soon.
Cool, that is cool. So why did this is a good question, whoever put this one in. Why did Qbrick choose black and red as their brand colours with many other brands that are red and black on the market already?
So the black was obvious because of the recycling material.
Yeah.
Red, well, because it's a nice color combination between red
agree.
and black, right?
I love it. But I can see why someone asked the question, being that Milwaukee have a similar thing. They have red and black toolboxes, black toolboxes with red latches, what we get in the UK and Europe, and then the red, though, is only in the States. So there's a little bit of FOMO with the Milwaukee boxes. People in Europe want the red boxes, people in the States want the black boxes. With Qbrick, both of these are available in every single version you've got in red and black, right?
Exactly that. You can purchase any single thing, apart from System 2, but
Right.
System 1, System Pro, and System Prime, you can purchase either in black or red. That depends on you. If you want something eco-friendly, then you go for the black one. If you want something still eco-friendly but extremely durable, you go for
the red one. There you go. So, brilliant. Next question. Is this Qbrick system the same as the Craftsman Versastack? We'll put a picture on the screen. The Versastack's like part of Stanley Pro Stack and DeWalt T-Stack range, and it has got red details like these drawers.
Is it a copy of something? No, this is our design that was designed and produced in Poland. There might be something similar to other brands, but let's be honest, this is Toolbox. It can be as different as possible, but there will be very similar items within the toolboxes. We are our own brand. We design and produce everything by our own.
And for those watching, we'll put a picture on the screen. Craftsman Versastack, Stanley Pro Stack, and DeWalt T-Stack are all the same box, but the Craftsman's the one with the red detail. All those companies are owned by Stanley Black & Decker, and those are compatible. And it kind of looks a little bit like that, but doesn't connect and it's different. And actually, I think the T-Stacks and the Pro Stacks are a bit shorter, aren't they?
Yes,
so you end
they
up with
are
like
shorter.
two drawers or one deep drawer.
Pretty much like half of or 2/3 of the height of our toolboxes. And yes, they are kind of similar, but they have different locking system. They look a little bit different, and definitely they're not connected.
So next question is, can you lock these toolboxes?
Yes, most of them you can lock. You have locking points in various places, so you can use either small padlock or use like a steel rail or something like that, okay? With our drawers, you can use the metal bar and lock it with the padlock. In other systems, you can use those holes on the side. You can either use the padlock or the metal wire or pretty much anything to connect everything together and lock it down. System Pro has exactly similar story. So you have the holes on the front of the toolboxes. Unfortunately, the drawer system for the System Pro has nothing to secure it.
It's always difficult to lock drawers, isn't it? A lot of systems, even my favourite, or one of my favourites, the DeWalt Tough system,
Yeah.
those drawers, they don't have a locking bar. So this one's pretty cool. Just show us that again. So where did you get that from?
You have two places, right? So you have one at the front. The second one is on the side.
And then how do you lock it up? Show us that.
First you slide it in on the bottom part, then you press it down
And just put a padlock on it.
and put
there
the
you go.
padlock on.
That is pretty good, yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if they were reinforced. a lot of these boxes have like a little bit of steel around to just reinforce them, but like you said, this plastic is so strong.
Well, but still, there is quite a lot of plastic.
It's just, you don't want someone rifling through your tools and
no,
lending
no.
something,
No,
or it's
no,
just
no.
an
Not just for
opportunist.
the, quick security, during the lunch break or something. Whenever you have your toolbox on the side and you're going for a lunch, you just lock it, and then it's quite difficult to go through your tools.
Absolutely, yeah, brilliant. So that's all your questions answered. Big thanks to Łukasz for flying in from Poland, especially for this video, and answering all of our questions. It is a great system. I particularly like the red. I love the fact that it's not just red for the look of it. It's not a vanity choice. It's literally 20% stronger. It's a really top toolbox, this. And I'm looking forward to getting this organized with some shadow foam inserts, which we do have available for every one of these toolboxes. So if you've got the Ox Tool Trek, you can head to shadowfoam.com, click on the Ox logo, and you'll find every box they manufacture, and our inserts slot perfectly inside there. That also applies for the Trend toolboxes, the Pro Transit, and the other systems they have. Our inserts fit perfectly inside the drawers, all the boxes, and then all of the Qbrick range. We have inserts mapped out for all of these now. So there's nothing holding you back. You can have a shadow foam insert for any box, any drawer, in any of the 10 colors and 2 sizes that shadow foam offers. So get your toolboxes organized and let me know, what toolbox would you like to see next? Because this channel is all about reviewing and answering questions, comparing, contrasting all of the toolboxes on the market, and giving you an impartial insight into these toolboxes to help you with your buying decision. Which toolbox do you want to buy? If you're looking at a different model, all your questions can be answered here. So get your comments down below this video. What toolbox would you like us to see next? Like the video, subscribe, it really helps us out. But a big thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.